Hello, good afternoon to one and everyone. Myself, Rekha Dabholkar from SIRC, Tata Institute of Fundamental Research, Mumbai. I'm going to present my paper, Acquisition and Collection Development of Electronic Resources in TIFR. Tata Institute of Fundamental Research, a national center of Government of India under the umbrella of Department of Atomic Energy. It is as well as a deemed university awarding degrees for master's and doctoral programs. The institute was founded in 1945 under the vision of Dr. Homi Bhabha, and research is carried out in physics, chemistry, biology, astronomy, computer science, and mathematics. TIFR and its centers. TIFR has its main campus in Mumbai, with centers at Pune, Bengaluru, and Hyderabad. About SIRC. A library was established almost simultaneously in 1945 with the parent organization, with the objective to cater to the scientific literature requirements of the academicians. Library automation was initiated in the year 1990, and LIPSIS, a sophisticated library management software package, was implemented in the year 1991 and extensively used. In 1994, the access to online public access catalog, OPAC, was provided through the library's webpage. In 1996, the access to full text of 15 journals was provided. In 1998, the number of e-journals was increased to 137. In 2004, the library initiated steps to switch over from print to electronic, and in 2009, some more journals were converted from print to online only. With these developments, and due to the increasing collection of electronic resources and the indispensable use of IT in its functioning, the nomenclature of the library was changed to Scientific Information Resource Center, SIRC, in 2007, in line with the other DA units. Acquisition procedure. SIRC acquires new resources on the basis of the recommendations received from faculty members of various departments, inviting and receiving the proposals from the publishers. We then compare and negotiate with the publishers for fees, price cap, extended access to TIFR centers, etc. These proposals and recommendations are put forth to the SIRC committee for approval, followed by the signing of the license agreement, ordering, and the payment procedures. Further giving links to the e-resources in the SIRC web pages, and finally informing the users about the access to our SIRC notices. The key components while renewing the e-resources are usage statistics and license agreement. Usage statistics. The first step in subscription renewal is generating online usage statistics of e-resources from the publisher's website. They are analyzed and reviewed. This also helps us to identify the most used e-resources. The usage statistics is carried out on a yearly basis, and the cost per download is calculated. Comparing the subscription prices with the previous year and calculating the percentage increase, this data, that is compiling and analyzing the data, and depending on the availability of the funds, the priority of insufficient funds, instead of renewing all the subscription together, started subscribing as and when the funds were released. SIRC at present subscribes to nearly 479 journals, out of which 312 journals are online only, and the remaining journals are print plus online, and very few are print only journals. The next key component is license agreements to new, and the remaining license agreements are dependent on the publishers to access the subscribed content on a perpetual basis. Publishers too want to protect the content from misuse. Therefore, it is in the mutual interest of both the publishers and the end users to enter into an agreement to protect each other's interests. License agreement, which is a legal document and contract is entered between TIFR and the publishers during subscription of e-resources by SIRC. Both the parties abide by the terms and conditions mentioned in the agreement. The main points that are to be considered while entering the license agreement are: first, term, perpetual access, authorized users, interlibrary loan, and quality of service. Online journal packages. SRC subscribes to various online packages to access approximately 4,700 plus titles. Some online packages include access to complete archive. Many publishers are now offering online packages as subject bundles, and in a few cases, the pick and choose model is offered. Irrespective of the models, the publishers insist on maintaining the current subscription. The advantage of subscribing to online packages is that by paying some additional fee, SRC has access to many journals. Subscription to e-journal packages, subscribing to online e-journal packages are not only help SRC to overcome to many journals at extent, but has also provided access to the full text of the discontinued print titles. Online archives. Having access to archives is also important. Publishers offer archives on one-time purchase, on subscription model, subscription basis. Initially, some publishers offered free access to the entire archives, along with the subscription to the current journals. But this policy of publishers keeps on changing. To overcome this issue, SRC acquired back files of important publishers pertaining to our subject collection. The acquisition of online archives facilitated our users to have seamless access to the complete collection. Continued, and this helped us to overcome the space problem. Springer ebook all collections acquired in 2010 with archives from copyright year 2005. TIFR Consortium. TIFR Mumbai being the primary institution, it has a consortium of e-resources with other TIFR centers located in Pune, Bengaluru, and Hyderabad. So centers have access to some e-resources, that is e-journals, online archives, online databases, and e-books. On the basis of a single fee with multi-site access, for some databases, for some resources to other centers. Springer ebooks access is extended to all centers. First consortium order for Springer in the country. EMS and TIFR Camp Center.
You have 2 more minutes, madam.
Annual review. Yes, sir. Annual reviews access is extended to TIFR centers for 48 titles by only paying the cost of 6 titles. This is a consortium at a glance with a list of e-resources subscribed on one-time purchase, and the access is extended to TIFR centers. These are the screenshots of our SRC website where we have the access to e-journal packages and the current archives. Access to online bibliographic databases, which are provided on our website, and the list of ebooks and e-series are provided on our website. Access to Springer ebooks via OPAD. The MARC records are available to integrate with the library website. Directly use the publisher's website to the link which is provided on the catalog. SRC started building up the digital collection of the journals and books. TIFR made it mandatory to submit the thesis in e-version only from 2004. Thesis submitted in electronic form are archived by SRC on the digital library server. The hard copy of the thesis submitted by the students till 2003 are part of SRC book collection. This is a screenshot of the thesis available on our SRC webpage. One TIFR, one subscription. At present, SRC is in a process of expanding one TIFR, one subscription model wherein the access to all the e-journals subscribed by TIFR Mumbai will be extended to all the centers. Conclusion: by going digital, TIFR by and large has achieved its objective, that is optimum utilization of space and funds. Moving to electronic may be institute's policy, but we as the librarians have to play a proactive role to achieve the objective. Over the period of time, the resources have
Excuse
grown.
me, madam.
It's not too far.
Will you please conclude in after some time? Yeah, time is up, so you can proceed, but please try
Sir,
to
only
finish.
one
Yeah.
minute.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Over the period, the demand for e-resources has grown. That day is not too far when e-resources will replace the print over scientific, and the Scientific Information Resource Center of TIFR will act as a single unit by sharing resources and the scientific information, that is collection information of its centers. Thank you, sir. By sharing resources, that is collection.
Thank you very much. Now, any questions from audience? Like one nation, one subscription. It's good to hear that one TA for one subscription. Thank you very much, madam, for your nice lecture.